Hey up, welcome back. So today I'm going to show you some of the things I bought recently from Amazon. We'll take a look, see if it's any good, and you can let me know what you think. Stick around to the end as well, and I'll show you my latest purchase from AliExpress. Let's jump straight in. So the first thing I've got is this sleeping bag. It's a 5-mani sleeping bag. I haven't tried it yet, but I'm hoping if it stays dry, I'll do a garden camp tonight and give it a go. The thinking was to get something that packs down a lot smaller than my down sleeping bag, and something more suitable for the warmer weather in spring and summer really. So that's the pack size, but it does go down a lot smaller with the sort of compression straps. So the size of the bag is 210 centimeters by 75, and then packed up it goes down to 20 centimeters by 17, so it packs down really small. It's got a nylon outer and a polyester inner and synthetic filling obviously, and the description on Amazon said the temperature rating was between 15 and 25 degrees, so this is in Fahrenheit on here. Limit 48, comfort 59, so I'm hoping that with my base layer and my down socks I can take this with me when it starts to get a bit warmer. But we'll give it a go. That cost me £19.75. I've had a look again this morning and it's £21.95 now I think. But as with everything from Amazon, look out for these little vouchers that come out every now and then. If you add it to your wish list, you usually find that you'll get some sort of voucher sent to you as well, or enabled on your account. So just keep looking at it until the price goes down, or if you want one, £21.95 is not a bad price for a sleeping bag anyway, I don't think, but I'll report back on that once I've given it a full test. So fingers crossed on that one. Next up, I didn't really need this, but I thought it was quite cool. It's a collapsible water bottle. So the bottom unscrews, and then you unscrew the top to let some air in, and it folds out like that. That's a believe it or not, that's called a top knacker. What a name, eh? So it holds 750 ml of water. It's got a wide opening mouth and a screw-on cap. My thinking with this was, if I'm going somewhere where I know there's a water source, I can pack this and my filter. I'll probably take some water as well, to be fair, but I wouldn't take as much. It feels quite well made. I'll obviously give it a good rinse and a clean and a good test before I take it anywhere. And that was £9.99, so obviously not the cheapest solution by any means, but I'd not seen anything like this before, so I thought I'd order it and have a look. Let me know if you've got one of these and what you think to it. So the next thing I got was some tent pegs. So you'll have seen in my recent video I've just bought a Lanshan 2, and it does come with pegs, but they're really thin and not very long. So these are 18 centimetre long Y-shaped pegs, and I got 12 for £8.42. They feel really strong, so I'm going to swap these out for the ones that you get with the Lanshan. I'm going to do another couple of things to the Lanshan as well, and I'll do a video on any changes that I make to it, so you can see everything that I do. So they come in this little carry bag, as does everything, and I got 12 of them for £8.44. So that's more than enough to do the Lanshan. I think you need 8 pegs for the Lanshan, if I'm not wrong. Maybe 10. 8 or 10, but either way, it's always good to have a couple of spares. So the next thing I got from Amazon was this knife. And you might have seen this in my previous videos as well. It's a Mora, or however you pronounce it, knife, and it's the Craftline one. So it weighs 115 grams. It comes in this plastic sheath with a belt clip on it. The handle of the knife is rubber, and the blade is 2 mm thick and 9 centimeters long. And it's not a stainless steel blade. It's a carbon steel, but it's not stainless. So you might see there it's already starting to get sort of stained and mucked up a bit. I'm not fussed about that, but just so you know. It does come as well with a lifetime manufacturer's warranty. Feels really sturdy and really solid, and that was £11.44. So not a bad price by any means, not expensive. For me though, this does feel a little bit Crocodile Dundee for most things that I'll be doing. Really, I just need something for dealing with food and, you know, potentially cutting a guy line or cutting some rope or whatever as I'm camping. So I also got, this is not from Amazon, this is from, I think the website's called Heine or something like that. I'll put the link below. This is a Opinel number 6. It's a folding knife, it's got a much smaller blade. So this is the 7cm version. They do them with blades up to 12 centimeters. And again, I went for the carbon steel blade, and with this, it's got a locking collar. So when it's folded, you can lock it closed, so it doesn't open in your bag or your pocket or whatever. And then obviously when it's open, you can lock it again as well, so it doesn't close. I've seen a few people use these. It's really small, it's the ideal size really. That was £10.95 I think, because I went for the carbon steel blade. The normal one is about £6 or £7, so again, not expensive by any stretch of the imagination. The handle's quite nice, it's a orange beech. They're all made in France, probably the best thing to come out of France to be fair. So yeah, I think most of the time I'll be going for that one as opposed to the Crocodile Dundee there. I'm not into bushcrafting or, you know, chopping trees down and skinning badgers and all that kind of stuff, so that'll be more than enough for me. Next thing I got was some collapsible cups. So these are silicone. They expand just like that. They hold, I think, 250ml, and there's a metal rim around the top. And when they're collapsed, they're the perfect size to store just on top of my titanium mug in my cook set. So rather than carrying a big mug around all the time, I've got the choice to use one of these. I got these as a pack of 4 for £12.99, all different colours, but you can get them cheaper from AliExpress, and I'll put links to both below. So these were 4 for £12.99 from Amazon, and I think from AliExpress you can get them for £2.70 something each, so you're saving £1 per cup. But I didn't want to wait 3 months for them to arrive, so just paid the extra and got them. I've used it once, it seems fine. The lid's quite handy. I was going to ditch the lid and just take the cup, but if you just want to give your cup a rinse out after you've used it, you can then put that on and carry it home without getting crap all over the inside of your bag, and then wash it properly when you get home. So it's worth hanging on to the lid as well, I think. So the final thing is my AliExpress latest purchase. So this is actually 2 things in a drug dealer's bag. I've got a refill valve for my gas bottles, and it came with, or came packaged up with, an adapter to use the aerosol style cans. So what that allows me to do is take gas cans like this that you've seen in B&M and the Range and places like that. You can get them for about £1 each. And that just sits on there, and then that gives you a thread to screw onto your stove or your pipe for your stove. So it means that you can start to use these kinds of canisters with pretty much any camping stove. And then the refill valve is so that, and you've probably seen these as well because everyone's using them, you can refill the smaller cans with a bigger can. So this small C100 can cost me £4, and the C300 can was £5.90. Now this holds 100 grams of gas, and this is not 300 grams as the name would suggest. 300 grams is the total weight of the whole thing. Holds 230 grams, so you're getting more than twice the amount of gas for an extra £1.90. And that will refill that 2 and a bit times. So The idea of these is you put the smaller can in the freezer for sort of 15-20 minutes so that it's colder than the one that you're filling from. You then screw that on there. You screw that one onto the top. I'm not going to do it right now. And then you use the valve to sort of open it, to start filling it, and then close it. And you need to know the weight of the can that you're filling up. So these are 194 grams when they're full. So you do a little bit, then weigh it, do a little bit more, weigh it, until you get close to that 194 grams and don't go over that. The other thing it said you could do, and it is AliExpress, so I'm not, taking their word for it, is refill these with these. And there are different kinds of gas, so obviously that would need to be fully empty first. I'm not sure whether you can do it or not. If anybody's tried it or does it all the time, just drop me a comment below and let me know. So the idea is you put that adapter on there, you can then screw that one onto there, and then fill your small can as such. Now these are butane, and these are a butane and propane mix, so obviously I'm guessing that would need to be fully empty. But I don't know what the disadvantages are of just using butane versus the mix. So again, if you've done it, or you do it quite often, let me know. I've not had a chance to do any Googling on it yet. So yeah, they're my most recent purchases. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you've got any of this or if you've got better stuff that I should be looking at. I'll put links to everything in the description below. But if you can find things cheaper elsewhere, then please do that. If you enjoyed the video, give us a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe for weekly wild camping, outdoor cooking and gear review videos. And yeah, thanks for watching. I'm off for a dairy sandwich and a bag of Monster Munch now, so stay safe and I'll catch you next time. Bye!